name is Anne-Marie Fleet, and I am a second-timer in the School of Inner Beauty.
You were a coach.
And also, I coach 3 women.
And how old are you? Where do you live? What have you done?
I am 58 years old. I live in Syracuse, New York, and I am retired from the U.S. Postal Service. And
Have a couple kids.
I do. I have a daughter who's 23. She is a physician assistant.
Wonderful.
And I have a son who's 31, and he is a computer technician.
Awesome. And what drew you to want to participate in the School of Inner Beauty?
Well, I just grew up with a lot of baggage. And I was not happy a lot of the time, and I knew that I saw a lot of people out there always happy, laughing, and I wanted to know how come I couldn't be that way. And when I saw the advertisement for the School of Inner Beauty, I thought, I have to look into this. There has to be a way that I can be happy too. And so I sent a message off to Miss Camille Macres and asked how I could be a part of it.
And what were some of the things, you said that you weren't happy, but what were some of the things specifically that were going on in your life that you were struggling with?
I had a lot of hurt from when I was a child, hurt that had occurred from from my father when I was younger.
But did you know that at the time? Were you thinking about the hurt from your dad at that time?
I did. I knew that a lot of the pain that I felt was directly related to what had occurred from my childhood. I knew that I questioned everything that people did or people said.
You're really skeptical of people.
Yeah. I knew that it bothered a lot of people. They were always, why do you have to ask so many questions? Why can't you just accept things? And I just couldn't. I didn't know why. I didn't understand why, but I just couldn't. I never trusted things as people gave to me. Whatever their scenario was, I just never trusted. I couldn't trust, and I didn't trust, and I would question everything, and people would give me their answer, and then I would go to another person and ask the same question. Or if anybody gave me a no answer, I just went to another person until I got a yes answer. That's just the way my MO was for 58 years.
And you were dealing with some things with your health too, right?
Yes, I had health issues. In 2007, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And that is how I actually met Camille. Or didn't meet her really, but I met her online. And she was doing the paleo way of life, and I had reached out in that manner because modern medicine wasn't helping me. I was slipping very fast, and I was afraid that if I didn't do something on my own, I would be in a wheelchair really quickly, and I didn't want to be. So I was looking into the paleo way to try to remove some of the inflammation in my body and see if that could work for me, because I had heard it had worked for other people, and I wanted to do whatever I could to make things better for my body.
And what's your experience been like being in the School of Inner Beauty? What has it done for you in your life?
I used to feel like I was dragging myself around with cement shoes on, and then I just had a couple cement blocks on both shoulders. I just felt that life was dragging me down. I felt like tumbleweed with a black cloud over my shoulder all the time, and I never really experienced happiness, and I just couldn't figure out why. I just was never happy.
Right. But what's happened now since you've been in the school?
I've had several major breakthroughs, how to realign myself with my father, how to just accept the fact that he did the best he could, and I reconciled with him just a month before he died, and that was very cathartic to me. That in itself released a huge weight off of my heart, a huge weight. And then coaching, that was in the first round. And then in the second round, I was made aware of why I always questioned everything. And it was because of the things that my father did when I was a child. Why I wasn't trusting, why I was always questioning, was because it was pointed out to me that my father had stolen my own truth as a child, which made me question everything as an adult. And I was always, I never could get past questioning so many things. I was on this hamster wheel going round and round and round, and it held me back from my own purpose.
Yeah.
And that was another major breakthrough for me.
Yeah.
And so in the second round, I became a coach myself.
What's that been like?
That's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to be able to help other women see what their purpose is, to help them through what's been bothering them, and teach them skills to be able to have their own breakthroughs, and just yahoo with them when it happens, because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and in general, just having a community of women. Did you have that before?
No.
So what's it been like to have a community of sisters?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Even though it is virtual, until now we're at the live event, but
yeah, it was virtual. But you know, when I met them, it was like I knew them always.
Right. It didn't really change much.
No, because we did know each other. It was like we had communicated for so long that they were my sisters.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like any kind of awkward moments or any kind of feelings like, well, I don't really know this woman, I'm kind of shy with her. Or we all knew each other, because everything we experienced together, either on the phone calls or on the website. There was just so much camaraderie. There was no backbiting. There was no, I have to get ahead of her, or she has to get ahead of me. It was just a genuine sisterhood where we embraced each other's successes. We felt for each other when we weren't getting ahead, and we actually care for each other. It's just something I've never experienced, because it's not like that where I live.
Yeah, totally.
I would say to any woman that's thinking about joining, and even if she isn't thinking about joining, but she comes to me and presents a problem, I would say you owe it to yourself. And you owe it to your family, if you have one, to do this. You'll never come upon this again anywhere, maybe for years. I've looked for something for 58 years, and I've never found this. I haven't found it anywhere. I only stumbled upon it by accident, and I thank God every single day. I think the universe intervened with me, and I thank the universe, I thank the Lord every single day, and I thank Camille every day. Because without her, without the school, without her foresight to think ahead and actually know that women were out there needing this type of work, I would still be home. I'd still have a block on each shoulder. I'd still be stumbling around with cement shoes and a big, heavy heart.
So Anne-Marie, what's life really like now that you've been in the School of Inner Beauty?
Oh, life for me with the School of Inner Beauty? Yahoo! This sums it up for me.
Wait, the dance. Because
All right, you sing this song, I'll dance. And I actually did make a video. This is the best of my dancing abilities now. Oh my God! Oh! have.